Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another game hosted by yours truly, Alucard or Nick, and we've got a Terran versus Protoss. You know, all my games have Protoss. If you guys want to see some Terran versus Zerg, please just leave some comments. I'd really appreciate that. The only reason I do Protoss games versus any other race, is because I play Protoss. Yeah, I'm a little biased. I like to learn from my videos. But anyways, let's get to this game here. We've got ThePeasident, just like last game, but this time President has a different opponent. It is GuiStEr. This is a Diamond League match, so it's still a high level play, and also there's a lot to learn from it too. So yeah, both players walling in. Looks pretty good. Actually, no, sorry. Presidente is gonna hide his tech, which I really like to see. A lot of Protoss players seem to just throw their tech right out there, and you know, the opposing factions can just react to that. So yeah, good things to. It's good to hide your tech. Yeah. But yeah, so what's going on here? Some scouting at the, looks like 13 mark, or actually, no, sorry, it was probably the 9-minute mark. Once he got that out, he probably just went for the early scout so that he could get in here. I actually like this because yeah, Terran players cannot wall off, or they won't wall off on time if you do a 9 scout, if you know where the base is, like on a map like this. The donut map. I'm so bad with map names, but yeah, it's pretty cool to see that early scout. So now the probe will stay in this base and will continue to see what's up. He sees the gas right there. So okay, how does a Protoss player react to gas, or vice versa? How does a SCV react when the SCV sees 2 gas and gateway? Well, you could just continue building your normal stuff because, you know, it's kind of the traditional style of play. It's not going to be any early nexus, it's not going to be any early base here. Oh, some action going up there. So really, it's just a matter of do I want to risk it and get an early base, or do I want to get my normal army up and then go out and attack? I think to be safe, it's best to go for your army and just kind of do this traditional build. That's why you see these kinds of builds happen around the same exact times in a lot of games, this early on. But you know, it can always change based upon experience and everything. So it's pretty cool. Just getting some Marines out. We've got a gateway. We got Warp Gate Research, very important upgrade. Now, in PvP match, you'll notice that Protoss players will actually chrono boost this out, but in Protoss vs Zerg, Protoss vs Terran, Protoss players will actually just chrono boost their workers out. Oh, just kidding. I guess if you have extra energy, yeah, I might as well use it, right? So, because you don't want to have energy, you always want to be utilizing making your buildings if you can. And yeah, just making the most out of every unit that that can come out of your bases. I suppose the exception to that would be if you're going Robo for like Protoss. You get a Robo robotics. What is it called? Robo Bay? No, sorry, I forget. I'm horrible. I'm playing Protoss too. Here we go. Robotics facility, and say you see a lot of Lings, a lot of Hydras, or a lot of Marines, then you could just go straight for the Robo Bay without making any units for the facility, because really, Immortals aren't going to do anything for you, and you know, Observers, they won't do a whole lot either. So it's really just reacting to what you see. You see a bunch of Marines, you make a bunch of Colossus. You see a bunch of bases, you go in for some aggression. Yeah, I guess that's the best way to really put it. And to get better at this game, I mean, really, it's just practicing. I mean, I have 2,000 80 games, like exactly at the moment, and right now I am rank 8 platinum. So yeah, once you guys get 2,080 games, you guys should be rank 8 platinum. So, and I've actually looked at some of the Grandmaster games, and some players were saying about, what was it? It was 8,000 or 10,000 games. I've been playing this game since it came out, and I'm at 2,000 over 2,000 games played, and Grandmasters, I mean, they must play at least like 5 to 10 games a day every single day of the year in order to get that many games. So yeah, if you want to be really good at this game, I mean, you got to dedicate a lot of time, and you just got to be patient. I mean, take each loss as a chance to learn, a chance to get better at the game, and yeah, just look at your replays, just kind of understand why you lost, what were they doing, what were you not doing, you know. So really, at least that's how I've been getting better. I was in Bronze League my first year and just climbed ladder, then Silver League, then Gold League. Yeah, so oh, enough of my rambling. What do we got here? We got Stim on the way. We've got Combat Infantry Weapons 1. We have no upgrades for the Protoss player, but we got a Dark Shrine. So this is really cool. No scouting from the Terran player to see the Dark Shrine, but the Terran player does have scanner sweeps. Will have scanner sweeps. 50 energy to find invisible units. So that's the nice thing with Terran. Terran can really find invisible units quite easily with that ability. They also got missile turrets too, and ravens. Ravens are quite expensive, and you don't always see them in a lot of games. But and I also found out that ravens can only attack air units with seeker missile. They can't attack the whole army. So I've seen some matches where a couple of ravens destroy an entire army. But there's ways to get around that. You just have to move your army back once you notice a big red glow on them. Because yeah, the secret missiles will come out, your whole army will turn red, and if you don't back up, you will lose your entire air force. But if you have ground units, I guess it won't do anything. So kind of just some fun facts right there. Upgrade 1, upgrade 2. Robo Bay, yeah, gonna react to the Marines. I think, ooh, Observer did see that. So our friend the President, is it the President? Yeah. Well, know this is coming. How will President react? Well, President should probably get perfect. His force, although he shouldn't go that way, he should kind of stay right around here. Just by his pros is perfect. Look at that. Look at this. He needs to pick up his forces if he wants to get out. I mean, this is shut down, but he's still committing to the attack. I'm not sure why. I think GuiStEr should have backed out a little sooner, but yeah, I just took a little bit of a hit there. Army value, supply. Yeah, it's a lot better for our Protoss player here. Our active forces. Yeah, there's a lot more. Kind of interesting. Units lost tab. Wow, Protoss player apparently lost more resources. I don't know how that happened. Yeah, I mean, must have been in that little engagement, but honestly, that doesn't make too much sense. I don't know. But let's see. Units tab, 47 workers to 39 workers. So yeah, it looks like GuiStEr has more workers out on the field. I think that's really helping GuiStEr out. GuiStEr. Oh, Warp Prism harassment. Yes, we've got Dark Templar, we've got one Zealot, and I'm sure we'll have a bunch of... He's using his energy, but he should probably save a little bit for a scanner sweep or two. Because, yeah, now we're gonna... GuiStEr's gonna lose some workers here. Oh, man. It's lost tab. Oh wait, no, this makes sense. Sorry, before I didn't quite understand that. You don't want this bar to be full. You want it to be unfull or empty. So yeah, the Terran player has lost more than twice the amount of resources and continues to climb. Full engagement here. Oh, failed, denied. I mean, this is looking one-sided. Very, very one-sided right now. It's really not going well for the Terran player. And I'll probably review why after this is over here. But maybe President will lose the game. Who knows? We'll find out. Whoa. What is going on here? Taking out all the tech. He needs to get his guys here pronto and scan this. Close it down. There we go, there we go. Now I would have liked to have seen the Dark Templar run away to force another scan or two, because honestly right now you can't scan anymore. So the energy is out on all the bases. All your base belong to us. But whatever. Did a great job destroying a lot of tech, a lot of everything. Units tab, we got 39 to 51, so it's 13 more about for our Protoss player. 13 more workers. Protoss player is doing great. Like I said before, I'm a little biased. I have to cheer for the Protoss because I play Protoss, so makes too much sense, right? We'll be throwing down some missile turrets to spot the DTs, and also the Terran player might want to consider getting a Raven or two, just so that the Terran player has some mobile type of unit that can spot that. DTs are very hard to take on as a Terran player. Oh, and so are Widow Mines for Protoss. But kind of like the placement. If the army goes out this way, Widow Mine will take care of it, right? What else we got? I mean, this is just a traditional, very, very traditional army for our Terran player. I mean, this is gonna win you lots of games. It'll get you all the way to Grandmaster and maybe further to have this kind of composition, especially if you got your upgrades, your stim pack. I mean, this is a very scary force for any army or that's taking on this. It's not maxed out, however, but still, it's a very, very powerful. And I know I've seen players like DeMuslim just destroy Protoss, destroy Zerg, every race with what you see here. Mech is, ouch. That probe is like, oh hey, what's up guys? I want to join the fun. Oh nope, no fun for you. So, but what else? Upgrades finally going up for our Protoss player. We're gonna be having the 1-1s. Terran player already has the upgrade, the first start. Protoss player, not sure what. President, GuiStEr. I wanted to say guitar, I don't know why. I just like looked at the name. It's like, oh, it's guitar. No, it's GuiStEr. Probably because it has the same letters. You can misspell a word by a letter or two, and I'll still know what it is. Actually, we should yeah, I don't know. There was this thing on Facebook that showed like this big story that was like every single word was misspelled, but you could still read it and understand it. So it just goes to show you like how important is spelling. I mean, sure, in like the corporate work offices, need to spell correctly, have good grammars in order to represent your company, but just for fun, like texting and everything, I mean, you really don't need to spell every word right. Alright, I don't know where I'm going with this, but let's just continue. So yeah, I'm gonna do a drop. I like this aggression here from Guitar. I'm just gonna call him Guitar, but yep, it's gonna lose it right away. President's playing very turtle style. turtle style is not a bad style. I mean, I haven't really seen President attack, or I haven't seen him, well, except for his little special force attacks. I mean, those were cool. That's really what you need to do with as any race. You need to do those little small attacks here and there to poke at the base's tech, to scout and to destroy your opponent. Oh, those two cannons, it's like they were never there. Oh, gonna lose the forges. Gonna lose the third base. What I really liked is GuiStEr got the army out of position by throwing out his medevacs over here, and his entire army, President's army, came all the way down here, and then GuiStEr took his army and took it into here and destroyed it. So those multi-prong attacks, like here it is again. Look at that. Look at this multi-prong attack. You know, it's coming in, destroying stuff, destroying pylon base, destroying another one. I mean, the Protoss can't be everywhere at once. He needs to. He could warp in units, yes, to maybe deal with this, but this is a lot of units. He's gonna need like his entire army, or at least a large fraction of it, to really deal with that. He's not reacting. I'm sort of confused. I think he wants to. I'm not sure what he wants to do here. And you know, I would have loved to see GuiStEr just keep his army somewhere around here. And so when he was doing this, like maybe once he sees this, then he could bring his army and do another multi-prong attack. And that would really hurt the President. But whatever. I mean, looks like they're both doing very well. I honestly don't know who's winning right now. I mean, units lost tab shows that they're about even. Units, I mean, they have the exact same SCV count. And here comes the engagement. Lots of force fields coming down from the President and just really separating on the forces. Colossus taking out all the Marauders, Marines, and Stalkers taking out medevacs and Vikings. More force fields coming down. GuiStEr's just losing everything. I mean, right now GuiStEr's really down on supply. Decides to engage again. I'm not sure why GuiStEr did that, but GuiStEr needs to get back, needs to regroup. And here we go. GuiStEr now used Impact, got evaporated from Colossus, and DTs are taking a toll on the army too. Needs to throw down a scan or something. Just getting torn apart. And the aggression just does not stop from the President. It's in the second base. Now attacking to the main top base on all the army, everything. GuiStEr probably should have backed off a little sooner, but it seems like GuiStEr just lost the match now. Lost all his units. Now the second base of his is taken down. And the fireworks. Will GuiStEr continue to play it out? Honestly, I don't think it's going to work very well. We got a small little zealot engagement coming here from the top of the fourth base. More Marauders, Marines getting evaporated by the Colossuses. Needs to get out Vikings, trying to get the Viking numbers up there, but 2 Vikings, and there we go. GuiStEr was defeated. The President is victorious. But yeah, pretty cool match again. I love the multi-prong attacks. A little drop here, then an attack over here to destroy the Nexus. Same with the President. Brought a, when this wasn't here obviously, brought a Warp Prism in, dropped there. DTs came in, took out a bunch of this stuff, took out a lot of buildings too, and really great game. I think it really goes to show you that multi-prong attacks can do a lot of damage, and if you're not careful with your main army, it will get evaporated. So, so yeah, if you notice a lot of Colossus, you need to make a lot of Vikings, and yeah. Well, anyways, I hope you guys like the game. As always, please like, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you guys next time.